So as we know, Tyler just received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. How does it feel to be working with such a legend?
I feel like one day, I just want to. I didn't make the. I wanted to be out there, but I couldn't be out there. But now I'm motivated to just go out there just to be a part of that moment, just to stand there and look at it, and maybe take a photo op with it, because I feel like he's brought us into that world. He's brought us into what he's accomplished, and he's expanded his family and included me in that. So I am feeling really good about that.
Yeah, for me, that star is just like, first of all, it's long overdue because he's
Absolutely.
been doing incredible work.
100%.
He's been doing incredible work for so long. But second, that star to me is almost a symbol of bringing Atlanta and Hollywood together and creating this bridge. Like, that star in Hollywood was birthed here. And so I see a tremendous opportunity for Atlanta to become the next Hollywood.
It's funny you mentioned that, and I was going to ask Tyler later. Why do you think he chose to create this studio here rather than LA, where everyone was expecting him to open a studio?
You know, just looking at how Tyler has walked through his journey in the entertainment world, I think it's simply because Tyler did what Tyler wants to do. And I don't think that Tyler is one of those people that he sees a boat and says, let me jump on that ship and take a ride with you. He's like, I'm going to get my own boat, and I'm going to create my own thing, and you guys come take a ride with me. And I think that's has been why he's been extremely successful in his own way, which a lot of people can't say that. A lot of people in this business can't say they did it their way.
Absolutely.
And they're their own kind of boss and own all of this stuff. Like, he's an anomaly in that way.
Absolutely.
Particularly being an African American.
I mean, of course.
Yes.
Of course. They said he is the only African American to own a studio solely on his own. No partners, no investors, just him.
And when you think about the great ones out there who, you know, the Oprahs, the Cosby, some of these people have attempted to do some things similar to what Tyler's done, and Tyler did it.
Yeah.
And still doing it.
Absolutely. Now, I have a question for you. The story of Cecil Gaines, how did that influence your character development?
The story of Cecil.
So he was the individual that served about 4 different tenures in the White House.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then
the butler.
Forrest Whitaker.
The butler, yes. Okay.
Forrest
Okay,
Whitaker
now I got
played
you.
him.
Yeah. You say how did it influence me?
Yeah, did it influence your character development at all?
Not necessarily, because I have to say I actually just recently saw that movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but in watching it, I felt like I was on the right track, because what was really great for me was the respect and the honor that this man had to carry, not just for himself but for his people. I think that was huge. He had a huge responsibility on his shoulders, and the pressures of honoring that and being bigger than just a butler. I think translate with my character as well on the Oval is something much greater than just being a butler in the White House that Richard has to navigate through with this in the series. So
yeah. And I'm excited to see how that character kind of develops, because I think that there is probably a very general stigmatism, like, okay, he's the butler, he does X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But I'm excited to see how you're kind of incorporated into the show.
Well, hopefully I did well.
Hopefully. I'll let you know. I'll follow up with you.
Please do.
Now, you're from upstate New York, correct?
Yeah, I'm from Buffalo.
Yeah, so I'm from upstate as well. Not as far as
No
upstate.
way.
I'm from Westchester.
Oh, cool.
Yes. I saw that. I was like, oh, he's from New York. Love my New Yorkers. And you have a very strong musical background. How did you kind of transition from doing like plays to get ready to do films?
So I don't really have like a musical background,
Okay.
but I come from theater.
Okay.
Yeah. So I come from the theater and doing plays, and I think that transitioning into the world of Tyler Perry coming from theater is like, it's really natural,
Right.
you know, because Tyler came from the theater.
Right.
You know, he got his start doing plays and then bringing those characters into stories for the screen. And so for me, it's been a really quite a natural process, and certainly working with someone who has a background in theater has helped me really zone in with him
Yeah,
collaboratively.
That would help. So at Ebony, we're going into our 75th year, which is a monumental year for us. Thank you. And we're really excited about it. Do you guys remember your first experience with Ebony?
The first, I don't know. No, God, I don't remember.
Like your first time either picking up a magazine.
I mean, because I picked them up all the time.
Yeah.
Like there was,
Yeah.
if you walk into a store and you're
It's
looking at
there.
the magazine rack, you go for Ebony. You're like,
Right.
what? Even if you're not even looking at
Right.
to buy anything, but you got to look at Ebony. You got to
Well, that's
go
good to
through
hear.
the pages and say, what is Ebony doing? What
That's
do
good
I
to
have to
hear.
see? So that's been my experience.